Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary. How you guys doing? Enough of the small talk. After all, it's NBA basketball. Tonight, we've got your Charlotte Hornets, our Charlotte Hornets, going up against the Raptors from Toronto. We've had some good play here from our rookie. Even though the Charlotte Hornets are riddled with injury, we're still able to play. You know, I can't call it decent ball, but the season must go on. The season must continue no matter what. So we've got a different looking Raptors team coming in here tonight because they have taken advantage of the NBA trade, and I think the trade deadline is going to be tomorrow. The Hornets have made one trade, but it's kind of weird. You know, I've got to call it weird because we traded our best scorer to the Heat, and he's actually playing. But it wasn't really like a trade because Kyle Lowry has decided he's not putting on a Hornets uniform. He's not having any of that. Kyle Lowry was traded along with a number, like a first round draft pick in 2027, I think. Yeah, I mean, just weird, guys. But anyway, like I said, we have got to continue to play. What's up, Damari? We've got to continue to play. Going to continue to play. So a lot of our young guys are getting playing time, and nobody's standing out any better than Brandon Miller. Right? Hey, like I've said several times, I was on the Scoot Henderson bandwagon, wanting to get the Hornets to get him. Everybody started talking about Brandon Miller was the better fit, and we've got to say, out of a lot of things that the Hornets did not do right, they got this one right. All right. So here in a few minutes, we are going up against a Raptors team. Like we said, they're a lot different looking Raptors team.
They're in a rebuild mode. They had a good team.
And they decided to build around that gentleman right there, Scotty Barnes.
I'm going to start with that guy right there. He does it all for this team.
The Hornets, I don't know. I guess we're still trying to build around LaMelo Ball. Well, LaMelo Ball and a bunch of the Hornets are hurt. That's one. That's our MO. We are hurt. All right. I'm almost ready to say that Alonzo Ball is one of those guys on the Charlotte team that stays hurt. I'm just saying. He Haywood, they stay hurt. Williams is hurt now, has been hurt, and I'm talking, ladies and gentlemen, not just, stay out a week or two thing. I'm talking they've been out for months now. Seems like months, going on months, right? And we just don't have their services, so it's weird, but we'll see. Me and the coach talked the other day about if the Hornets were to make a move, which we don't make moves. It'll be surprising to me if the Hornets make a move by tomorrow. Tomorrow is the deadline, the trade deadline, and there's some guys on our team that I wouldn't mind seeing, that I would not be upset if they got traded, all right? But if we kept Brandon Miller, if we keep Nick Smith Jr., and right now, I would keep Nick Richards, the big guy. I want to see what Mark Williams does. He's hurt right now, but I want to see what he does. When he's well for a whole season. After that, to me, anybody else that gets traded, I would not be upset. That's right. Even Miles Bridges. Right now, he's our leading scorer. But you know, and heck, and that's right. You didn't hear me say LaMelo Ball. So if they did get rid of him right now, I'm like, hey, let's build around Brandon Miller, right? I think LaMelo Ball can can help us out a lot, you know, and I'm pretty sure the Hornets are still building around him. But if push came to shove and they let him go too, depending on what they got back, they get a bunch of guys back. You know, I just want to see the Hornets do good. To me, right now, I ain't hung on nobody but Brandon Miller. Everybody else? All right, so we're getting ready to get this started here in a minute. And we'll see how the Hornets play right now. You guys like my graphics over there. I went back to old school. Dale Curry in the house and Tracy McGrady. All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Looking Toronto team than the previous two times. We welcome you back into the Spectrum Center. Ashley Shamedy here with Terrence Oglesby. The Hornets coming off a game on Monday where they played really well, played through the entirety of the game, and man,
Hornets start with the basketball, wearing their home white. Brandon Miller right now is matched up with Scotty Barnes. That's worth the price of admission. And the pass knocked out of bounds by R.J. Barrett. Barrett coming back home. This is now his 15th game for his hometown team. And his career obviously in New York with the Knicks, but the Toronto native playing for the Raptors. He becomes the 9th Canadian to play for the Raptors over the years. Hornets have had 2 for those wondering. Shot clock is down to 3. Cody Martin has to improvise. Oh, off the back of a man.
The Raptors thought they had a steal. Cody grabbed it because he gets all the 50-50.
All right, here we go. We might be missing the basketball court graphic tonight. It could show up later on.
Here comes Pirtle. I bet he's not going to dunk.
Maybe this is it right here.
He leads the NBA in field goal percentage, yet he doesn't dunk.
High off the glass. I think that was Trent. Misses it. Cody Martin with the rebound. Gets it up the court to Leaky Black. Brandon with the crossover. Feeling good about himself. Kicks it. Extra pass to Miles Bridges. He loses it, but I think he's fouled on the play.
He had bad intentions on that one.
At least it looked like he had bad intentions. All right, I think we're getting things right today. Here we go. Got the court.
Well, that last game is the Lakers, and if you can do that,
Got the court on the screen.
off your offense so much every single time without a true point guard on the floor. And let's touch the paint up. Hornets averaging 63 points in the paint the first 2 matchups against these 2 teams. So you touch that ball in the paint, get some steals, deflections, score. You don't have to
All right, Hornets.
depend on your perimeter shooting as much. I like it. Got my checklist.
Leading right now, and that changes right there with that 3.
It's a 3. Talking point, though. Miles Bridges coming off a 41-point game. Wore a headband on Monday.
Miles Bridges, 4-3. Miles Bridges coming off his best game as a Hornet offensively anyway with 41 points.
He is not superstitious.
Barrett to the basket. High off the glass, it goes in and out. Nick Richards snatches the rebound. Cody Martin brings it down on the left side. Hands it off to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller pulls up. Brandon Miller hits it straight on. Nice, easy, sweet-looking jump shot.
The ball, but it's always good timing. Here comes Pirtle.
Toronto, get it down. Pirtle to set the screen. Step back. It's off the mark. Leaky Black with the rebound. Brandon Miller brings it down. Scans the sector. Picks up his dribble. Leaky Black now at the top. Fakes it. Leaky Black kicks it out to Martin for 3. Martin hits a 3. Will Toronto get a quick timeout? Yes, they will get a timeout. Hornets shooting the ball well right now. Just easily moving the ball around, taking their time, getting good shots. Hornets lead 12-3 on our first timeout.
That's CPI.
Damari DMI in the house. Damari DMI in the house. All right, for Toronto, the only person who has scored is Gary Trent Jr. He has a 3. And for the Charlotte Hornets, Brandon Miller has a 2-pointer. Cody Martin has 5 points. Also, Miles Bridges has 5 points. The Hornets have played the Raptors twice this year. First time, the Hornets got them by 3, 119 to 116. Second time, the Raptors beat the Hornets 114 to 99. This is game 3, and they'll have one more on March the 3rd.
Interaction with you. Yeah, he brings joy to the game. You can tell right there. He's a guy that loves his craft, doesn't take anything for granted. Short window. Because of how many years you played in the league, it is a short window of opportunity. You got to show up. You got to have joy. You got to have fun. You got to want to play every single night. And you got to be good at it. He checks all the boxes.
I noticed when you're talking to him, he is discernibly bigger than you are.
All right, quickly brings it down. Screen set. Doesn't take the screen. Ball back in quickly's hand. He pulls a 3. The 3 is off the mark. Rebound. Nick Richards gets that to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller dribbling up the middle of the court. Has his head up, looking to see if anyone gets open. He takes a quick 3. It's off the mark. Nick Richards can't pull it in. Scotty Barnes brings it down on the left side. Goes deep. The portal off the glass. I think it may have been blocked. Cody Martin brings it down the right side for the Hornets. He crosses over. Gets it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges takes a 3, and Miles Bridges hits a 3. All right, Miles. Don't get carried away behind the 3-point line. Mix it up. Go to the basket. Nick Richards is going to be called for a goaltending. That was going to be 2 for Scotty Barnes. Yeah, it was in the air coming down, Nick. Let's go, baby. You know better than that. That was, well, a little bit closer than we thought. I don't even think that was going to go in, though. Cody Martin brings the ball now. It's 5-15 right now. Hornets scoring good ball right now to get it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges being guarded way out. Switched on quickly. They get it to Martin. Martin turns down the 3 spin move. All the way jumper. That's good, too. Scotty Barnes brings it down. He gets to the free throw line and deeper, kicks it back out. Gary Trent Jr. for 3. And you know we won't be able to hold him down for long. Cody Martin brings it down. It's got to be the point guard right now. We don't have a point guard. Rozier is gone. LaMelo Ball's hurt. Bounce pass, not a very good pass. Nick Richards couldn't handle it. Now Scotty Barnes with it. Throws it to Portal. Tried to get that over to quickly, and it's knocked out of bounds by Leaky Black.
His last 32 shots have been non-dunks.
So you lob it to him, he's going to bring it.
Hey, Portal is definitely going to get it done tonight then. He hasn't done it in 25 games. Or 25 shots, he'll get it tonight. All right, Scotty Barnes backing away, being guarded by Miles Bridges, crossover dribble. He's going to have to pull up. Backs him down now. Wow. Misses the leg. That's a big guy if you can back down Miles Bridges like that. Miles Bridges now with the ball. Miles don't settle for the 3. He gets it to Leaky Black. Leaky Black goes baseline. Strong move by Leaky Black, and he is fouled on the play.
Leaky making his second consecutive start. May have lost it.
Leaky loses the contact. And he may have pulled that, he may have drawn that foul on Barrett. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. R.J. Barrett is now a Raptor. The same R.J. Barrett that used to play for the Knicks.
#1 sportsbook, pending regulatory approval.
Leaky Black reapplying or reinserting, if you will.
Quickly they can put in their contact lenses.
Reinserting a contact lens, maybe.
I've put contact lenses in the past, but folks, that is not easy. Get in there. Nope.
Still not in.
And we have to have a timeout now.
And the Hornets have to call a timeout. 8-17 is the score. 8-17. Thank you guys for hanging out with the coach today and watching a little bit of Hornets basketball.
This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of. From the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fee.
Leaky Black is putting in a contact. Football City, your Charlotte Hornets are going to take on the Memphis Grizzlies on Saturday right here at the Hive.
Hornets leading by 10, 8-18, quickly to the basket, and he scores quickly. Martin brings the ball down to the right side. A foul is going to be called away from the ball. I think that was going to be called on Leaky Black. And Leaky is promptly pulled for P.J. Washington. Coach Martin will definitely snatch you out of the game in a heartbeat. Coach Clifford. Scotty Barnes with the spin move. Tries to get that to Porter, was on the floor. 9 seconds to shoot for Toronto. Skip pass. And Trent's going to have to throw this one up, I think. Step back. Ooh, nice shot. All the way down to the end of the shot clock, and he scores anyway.
Cody Martin gets it to Nick Richards. Back to Cody Martin. Short, but I think he's going to be fouled shooting the three. Thank you all my subscribers. I appreciate it. We are inching closer and closer to 2,000, which is definitely my next goal, or our next goal. As you can see, we're at the 1,800 now. Thank you for my last subscriber, Edzel Andres. And we also cannot forget the super chat, last super chat for a whole $1. Camilla Chantel, thank you. All right, Hornets continue to score. My bad. Let's put the score back up. Right, Coach? Here we go. All right, R.J. Barrett to the basket. Gets Nick in the air and draws a foul. This as the Toronto Raptors claw their way back into it. 16-20 is the score. 16-20 is the score. Miles Bridges pulls up for the short jumper. It's good. 2 points for Miles Bridges. Toronto brings the ball up swiftly. Portal. A lot of movement. Barrett for three. He can't hit it. Rebound. P.J. Washington. Ish Smith finds Brandon Miller. P.J. Washington almost throws it away. He does that from time to time. Back to P.J. P.J. goes through traffic, throws it off the glass, can't hit it. 16-22. 16-22 is the score. Quickly slows it down. Gets it over to Scotty Barnes. Now down to Barrett. Barrett being guarded by the shorter Ish Smith. Kicks it over to Quigley for three. And that is how quickly the Raptors can get right back in it. 19-22, Ish Smith to Miles Bridges. Doesn't even think about it. Shoots a three. And Miles is fouled. I didn't see the foul, but he is fouled. And looks like that might have been on R.J. Barrett. Yeah, I didn't think Miles Bridges was fouled. That was on Pirtle. Ball is still Hornets. Ish Smith gets it in to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller comes off a screen, gets it to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. Hornets leading 24-19. R.J. Barrett tried to dump it off to number 11. Not quite sure who that is, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Hornets ball. That may have been Thaddeus Young. Brandon Miller with the ball. They swing it. Bryce McGowan for a three. He misses it. Rebound quickly up the court. Comes over to his left. Thaddeus sets the screen. Fake by Quigley, and he gets it over to Brown. Brown is going to be fouled going to the basket. Brown gets to Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Young to Quigley. drives. He gets to the elbow. Step back jumper is no good. Rebound. Bryce McGowan hangs on to it. He gets it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges brings it up the right side of the court. Still dribbling. Gets to the baseline. Behind the back pass to PJ. PJ takes the three. Can't hit it. Bryce McGowan gets his hand on it momentarily. And a long pass down the court is blocked by Brandon Miller. And Brandon Miller pulls a three. Hits it on the other end. I hadn't seen that from the Hornets in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Play defense at one end, get the ball back on the other, and score. Brandon Miller upset because he may have gotten fouled shooting the three, but he doesn't slow. That's defense. P.J. Washington, if I'm not mistaken, P.J. Washington was ahead of Brandon Miller when he took off, and he just kept running, run down, and blocked from behind. Then he comes back, and he is given a pass to hit that three. Thaddeus to Brown. Brown on the baseline. Still able to score. Not bad defense, though. Ish Smith gets it to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges now dribbles to his left, trying to figure something out. Too much dribbling. Gets it to Ish Smith. Ish Smith now with 7 seconds to shoot. Ish Smith crosses over, kicks it. Bryce McGowan, another missed three. He usually hits that one. Barrett clears out the left side with the smaller Ish Smith on him, but Ish Smith knocks it out of bounds. Shot clock violation. P.J. Washington sets the screen. Ish Smith hands it to him. Miles Bridges backs his man down. Shoots over Schroeder. The Hornets continue to score. Schroeder on the baseline. He is going to be knocked out of bounds by Ish Smith, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Schroeder don't have that little dyed spot in his hair now. All black. Schroeder on the free throw line. Misses the first. 1 minute, 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Hornets with an 8-point lead right now. Schroeder hits 1 of 2. Ish Smith to bring the ball up the court. He is being guarded by Schroeder. P.J. Washington finds McGowan. McGowan gets it over to Bridges for 3. He hits another 3. Miles Bridges picking up where he ended up on the last game with 41 points. Barnes gets in the lane, throws a straight shot right at the basket. Leaky Black, coast to coast. Leaky Black, yes sir, coast to coast, and that's going to be a goaltend. Leaky Black with the defense, gets the rebound, and goes coast to coast. 35 seconds left on the clock, and Scotty Barnes with a long three. Hornets have the ball. I like the movement. All right, PJ, go to the basket. Something. PJ Washington is fouled. It wasn't called. Throws it up. Finally gets it. And PJ Washington will go to the free throw line. PJ Washington was in the act of shooting, so he gets to shoot two. He hits the first. PJ hits both. Brown is going to be fouled before the shot. And I think that's going to be on Miles Bridges. Yep, reached. One person in the chat. Thank you for being in the chat. One person. Brown steps up to the free throw line. He hits the first free throw. And he hits both. And it's going to be full court man-to-man. Here's Smith. Good if it goes. Can't hit it. All right, the Hornets scoring 36 points in the first quarter to the Toronto Raptors 27 points. Scotty Barnes has 5 points. Trent Jr. has 9 points. RJ Barrett with 3. Quickly has 5 off the bench. Brown has 4 points and Schroeder has 1. For your Charlotte Hornets, Leaky Black, 3 points. Brandon Miller has 5. Cody Martin has 9. Miles Bridges, 15 points. And off the bench, PJ Washington has 4. Right now, the Toronto Raptors in the Atlantic standings. They are in the last place. And believe it or not, in the Southeast standings, the Charlotte Hornets are next to last place. But Washington creeping up on them with 9 wins. The Hornets only have 10. Everyone else is 20 plus. I thought about making a bold statement today. I know the only people that may even care would be Charlotte Hornet fans. And my statement is that I think that the Charlotte Hornets will win at least 20 games this season. The Charlotte Hornets, you heard it from Coach Gary, the Charlotte Hornets will win 20 games this season. That's my prediction. At least 20. At least 20. Scotty Barnes hits the cutting Thaddeus. He can't hit it. I like the movement, though. Wish the Hornets would see that and say, you know what, let's do that. P.J. Washington trying to back down the smaller player. Skip pass. Gets it to Leaky Black. Leaky Black finds Nick Richards on the baseline. Nick Richards is fouled, but he can't finish the reverse layup. That's going to put him on the line, however. Nick Richards to the line to try to help the Hornets extend their lead. He does by 1 point. Nick Richards still on the line. We got a split screen advertisement. Nick Richards misses 1 out of 2. Skip pass. I think the shot is missed by Grady Dick. That's his name, Grady Dick. Smith brings the ball down. He's going to the right side. Everybody clears out on the baseline. A little bit of movement going on. Leaky Black with the ball at the top. Picks up his dribble. Finds Brandon Miller from behind the three-point line. He can't hit it. Rebound, Thaddeus Young. Gets that to Schroeder. Schroeder, cross-court pass. Dick, back to Brown. He says, come and set a screen. Thaddeus Brown goes around. He's at the elbow. Kicks that back to Scotty Barnes. Looks down at his feet. Shoots the three. Can't hit it, but Thaddeus Young with the rebound. Dick to the basket. Goes out on his foot. It's going to be Hornets ball. Ball's out of bounds. Goes to the Hornets. Nick Smith Jr. gets it into Nick Richards. Nick Richards still hanging onto the ball. Skip pass over to Nick Smith Jr. A foul is going to be called on the Hornets. Thaddeus Young with the drive to the basket. Baby hook is good. Nick Smith Jr. cross-court pass to Leaky Black. P.J. Washington with the baby hook. Right hand is good. Schroeder drives to his right. Tries to hit Thaddeus Young. Brandon Miller down the court by himself. Can't see the gentleman behind him, but he misses the swipe down, and Brandon Miller attacks the basket. Two-hand dunk is good. Another timeout. This time by the Raptors. Hornets with a 9-point lead. (41-32) is our score. Now, I like to say if you can score 30 points per quarter, you can win in the NBA. All right, so let's see if our Hornets can score at, let's see if we can get 60 points. See if the Hornets can get 60 points by halftime. Eight minutes and 47 seconds left. It is a possibility. There is a possibility. Hornets shooting 63.6% from the floor. Toronto 47.8. Hornets are 50% from behind the arc. 5 of 10. But Toronto is 66%. They are 6 of 9. Toronto shooting 80% from the free throw line, 4 of 5. The Hornets are 8 of 11, shooting 72.7. We need to get that up to at least 85. Hornets out rebounding Toronto by 2, 9 to 11. The Hornets already have 11 assists. Like to see that. Turnovers 5 to 3. That's going to be in the Charlotte Hornets' favor. Points in the paint, 14 to 8, Charlotte. And the largest lead has been 12, Charlotte. The only team right now to have a lead in this game. Leading scorer for both teams, Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. with 9. For the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges with 15. All right, Schroeder brings the ball down. He gets it to Brown on the left-hand side. Brown being guarded by Leaky Black. They're trying to get it in the Barnes. They can't. Schroeder, long three. That's good. Charlotte Hornets now with the ball. Just P.J. Washington. Finds Leaky Black. Leaky Black off the right side. Skip pass over to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges to P.J. Washington for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Brown. 8 minutes. Brown still dribbling. Finds Gary Trent Jr. Step back. 2 is short. Rebound P.J. Washington. Everybody leaves him. He is the wrong guy to have the ball in his hands, but he gets it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller gets it down to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges to Nick Smith Jr. for 3. Gary Trent Jr. bounced past the portal. He kicked it back to Brown. Schroeder, open 3. He can hit it if you give him time. Brandon Miller with the rebound, though. 7 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Skip past to Nick Smith Jr. Back to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller to the basket. Can't score. Porter with the rebound. Finds Schroeder. Schroeder to Brown. Brown kicks it to Gary Smith Jr. Quick 3. And that's good. Yeah, they shooting the crap out of 3. Nick Smith Jr. gets to the elbow, picks up his dribble, finds Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges takes the 3. It's short. 38-44 is the score. Scotty Barnes straight to the basket, picks up the foul, but he can't finish. He, however, will go to the line. 6 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. At this point, it does not look like the Hornets are going to get that magical 60 points in a half. That would not average 30 points a quarter. Still has 6 minutes and 28 seconds, though. $16 more points. Scotty Barnes hits 2 free throws, making this a 4-point game. Miles Bridges finally finds Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller, a lot of dribbling. Finds Miles. Miles picks up his dribble, skip pass. Missed shot. Too much time, too much dribbling. 4-point lead. Schroeder on the right side finds Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes finds Portal, and Portal hits the 2-pointer. Not enough ball movement by the Hornets in the last couple of possessions. Timeout on the court. All right, we have a timeout on the court. Scotty Barnes, 7 points for the Toronto Raptors. Portal has 2, just scored that. Caused the Hornets to call a timeout. Gary Trent Jr. shooting nothing but threes. He has 12 points. He's 4-4 from behind the arc.
Are you listening?
R.J. Barrett, 3 points. Quigley has 5. Hadn't heard a lot from him in a while. He's only got 9 minutes in this game. Off the bench, Young has 2 points. Brown and Schroeder both have 4. And Grady Dick with 3 points. That's for a total of, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points off the bench. For the Charlotte Hornets, Leaky Black, 3 points. Brandon Miller has 7. Cody Martin has 9. Miles Bridges with 15. Nick Richards has scored 1 point. Off the bench, P.J. Washington has 6, and Nick Smith Jr. has 3 for a total of 9 points. All right, we know it's going to be a hard. I know it's going to be a hard night tonight. One person in the chat that might even be myself. No likes yet. Trying to get at least 1 like tonight. It's going to be hard, but we're going to try for it anyway. All right. Hornets with the ball. Still got a 2-point lead. Miles Bridges, skip pass. Gets that to Nick Smith Jr. He rattles another 3 in. Portal with the ball. I think this is Portal. Hands it off. Misses. P.J. Washington with a rebound. He gets it over to Miles Bridges. Back to P.J. for 3. It's short. Tipped out by Thor. Excuse me, that is by Mensah. Nick Smith Jr., another three. Extends that Hornet lead. But R.J. Barrett says, let's get 3 of those back. It's a 5-point lead right now. P.J. Washington, tough shot. Can't hit it. Rebound Portal. R.J. Barrett goes on the baseline. Swings that to Trent. Why did we jump? I don't know, but he still misses. Rebound. Martin gets it down to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington, strong move. Can't finish, but it's going to be out. Wow. The ref said out to Toronto. I thought that was out of bounds. Off Barrett. Yeah, definitely off Barrett. The Hornets will win at least 20 games this season. Am I right? Nobody has answered the poll question. 2 people in the house. 2 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Now 3 people. Thank you for being here. Oh, Rev, come on, baby. Don't be late on those calls. Yeah, it might have been a foul. Call it when it occurs. R.J. Barrett to the basket. Think he's going to be fouled. Probably by Miles Bridges.
Call it when it happens, ref. Call it when it happens.
Miles Bridges goes to the bench to take a break. Dime by Barrett to Portal with a slam. And like I said, he hadn't had a dunk in 25 attempts. He definitely got one today. I told you he'd get one. Crossover dribble, Brandon Miller. Strong move. The kid can score from any position. 2 points by Brandon Miller. Keeps the Hornets ahead. 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Can the Hornets get 60 points? Portal with the ball now. That was going to be an alley-oop play all the way. Barrett goes off the top screen. Comes open momentarily, but the Hornets saw it happening. 3:10 on the clock, 3:10 on the clock. Hornets 52, Toronto 47. Toronto with the basket, the ball under their basket. They get it to Barrett. Barrett to Portal. Portal off the glass, and it's going to be a foul called. I wonder what Portal's what his average is, and will he have that average before the end of this game? Usually, big guys, big players have pretty good games against the Hornets. Yeah, that shot of Portal doesn't look good, but it's effective.
Porter on the line. He hits both.
A little bit of a full court pressure right here. Now they call it off as a man-to-man. Cody Martin brings it down, being guarded by Quickly. Cody Martin on the baseline. Strong, kicks it. Bryce McGowan for 3. Shooting a pretty good 3 ball. Quickly misses. Brandon Miller rings across the timeline. Hornets with 12 seconds to shoot. This is going to be P.J. Washington. Going to be tripped going to the basket. (49-55). 49-55. 2 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. Ball kicked out of bounds. This time the Hornets get it in. PJ gets it right back to Brandon. He's going to be double teamed. They find Mensah. Mensah with a fall away. Can't hit it. Not falling away, big man. Gary, excuse me, that is going to be quickly. Gets it to Barnes. Barnes. Oh, come on, ref. You got to call that wraparound. Porter with the rebound. And the Hornets are going to get called for a foul. That was a big-time wraparound. Come on, ref. Wow. No ref saw that? Scotty Barnes at the line. Scotty Barnes hit the first. Yeah, he said Scotty Barnes. I think he's in the All-Star game. I think he took someone's spot. Cody Martin drives, dumps it off to Mensah, and I don't know what the heck happened to Mensah. Lost his footing. I tell you what, boy, he gets close to the basket. Things just don't go his way. Porter with the rebound off the missed shot, and that's what usually happens. R.J. Barrett sinks a three. Got to get those rebounds. Brandon Miller being double teamed. Somebody else has got to step up. Cody Martin for three. Cody Martin rattles in a three. Hornets shooting a good ball. That is the only thing keeping them in it right now. Because the defense is waning. Portal can't hit it. Cody Martin, another quick three. Hits it, but it's going to be waved off. Or will it count? Will it count and the foul? Mensah, what are you doing, bro? Coach, get him out. I mean, who, is Nick Smith, is he in foul trouble or something? I'm sorry. He just doesn't do a great job when he's in there. Gary Trent Jr. misses a three. He had 4 in a row, and now the Hornets, definitely what he said, going to take the air out of the ball. Let's see if the Hornets can go into the locker room with a halftime lead. Cody Martin hadn't passed the ball yet. His jumper. Yes, sir. Bryce McGowan follows the shot and dunks it in. Quickly pulls, and the Hornets will go into halftime with a halftime lead of 6 points. And, ladies and gentlemen, the Hornets do, right in the last seconds, get to 60 points. So they have averaged 30 points per quarter. And as I say, if you as a professional basketball player in the NBA, if You play a little bit of defense, just a little bit, and you can score 30 points.
You can score 30 points per quarter. You can win games in the NBA. All right, so we're going to see if the Hornets can hang on to it. If the Hornets can continue to play just a little bit of defense and get that number 11 win, because as you can see, there has been one person to answer the poll question. My question is, well, yeah, basically a question, statement and question. The Hornets will win at least 20 games this season. Am I right? Well, this could be one. They got to stay with it. All right, let's take a look. All right, for Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes with 9 points. Polo had 6. Gary Trent Jr. 12 points. R.J. Barrett with 9. Quickly has 5. Young off the bench with 2. Brown and Schroeder both have 4. And Grady Dick has 3 points. For your Charlotte Hornets, Leaky Black, 3 points with 13 minutes. Brandon Miller has 9 points. Cody Martin, 12 points. Miles Bridges with 15. Nick Richards has 1 point, 1.3 rebounds. Let's go, Nick. P.J. Washington off the bench with 6. McGowan has 5. And Nick Smith Jr. with 9 points. So the bench adding a little help. Adding a little help this game. Team stats. Hornets shooting 53.8%. Toronto 44.7% from the field. 3-point shooting. The Charlotte Hornets shooting 52%. They are 9 of 19, while the Toronto Raptors shooting 55.6%. 10 of 18. Both sides shooting a good 3-ball. Free throw shooting. Raptors shooting 9%. They've only missed 1. 10 of 11. The Hornets 8 of 11. They are shooting 72.7%. They need to get this up to at least 85%. Rebounding Hornets, slight lead, 20-17. Assists Hornets have 15. But the Toronto Raptors have started to move that ball around. They now have 13. Turnovers, 5 to 4. Hornets with 4. Points in the paint go to the Hornets, 12-18. And the largest lead has been by the Hornets, the only team to have a lead in this game, and the largest lead was by 12. Right now, the Hornets lead by 6. First quarter, 27-36 Hornets. Second quarter, 27-24 Toronto. All right, thank you for hitting that like button. Whoever hit it, that one like, I appreciate it. This is for you. What up, Jason Rogers? Jason Rogers didn't see it, just saw it. What's going on there, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Got a little halftime action here, and I will be right back.
Big story for the Hornets in the first half was Miles Bridges with 15 first quarter points. Miles didn't score in the second quarter, only took one shot. Shot clock's already down to 4. Pass stolen by Trent. Duke versus North Carolina matchup there. And the former Blue Devil wins the battle.
Certainly shot by Trent. That's pretty good D by Scotty Barnes on Brandon Miller. These guys are matched up again. Robert Barnes, the all-star, he plays both ends of the floor.
Miles turns the corner. Pops it away with the right hand.
Body was not square at all when he took that one in.
Quickly. He is tapped down. Looking for an offside shot. He's just up. A little bit of time is coming in.
Yeah, he's a scoring point guard. He's got to learn to be that facilitator. That guy gets everybody organized, moves the ball around, but he can definitely do that.
And it's season in New York with the Knicks. Trading deadline is tomorrow, folks. Crazy day around the NBA. Cody Martin, another bucket. Big clip before the game was talking about the game before the trading deadline. It's always just a great situation for every team in the league. RJ Barrett a bucket.
Toughest game as an individual there is to get yourself prepared and focused.
Look at Cody. We've never seen this before by Cody.
Have a Wednesday night, Mark.
He's 6 for 7 from the field, 3 for 3 from 5 yards.
As a guy who's always mentioned in trades, it's easy to say it's out of your control. It is what it is. Look at Cody.
19 points in 15 minutes for Cody. He's got the last 7 for the Hornets, and the lead is 8. Shot hard to the old Statue of Liberty. Still, you're 16 years the short man. How often have you mentioned it in every talk?
It's not every year. Really, the only time I wasn't is when I played for the Raptors here for 3 years, the last 3 in the league. But I look at it as 2 ways. One, it's out of your control. It's easy to say, don't focus on it, don't worry about it. But it is in the back of your mind, especially when you're playing a game night before the trade deadline. But on the other end, you're going to have a job. Somebody wants you,
And the contracts are guaranteed.
yeah, no doubt.
Miles Bridges has got
Oh,
the ball.
push.
Scored it all with the right hand and a foul. Miles Bridges back to the free throw line.
Living inside and out. Look at Kobe. You go under the screen and Mark says, do you know who I am? I can shoot that ball and make it. Look at this shot right here. Quickly, right there. And he says, no way. Awesome. I got Hurdle in front of me. I'm definitely going to the rim.
Consecutive free throws made by Miles Bridges. Look out, Temple. Lead is 9. Hornets led by 12 at one point in our first quarter. Scotty Barnes finds Hurdle, the layup maker. Hurdle did have a dunk in our first half. Bridges. He continues to pop all the way. That's his 4th three-pointer. He's got a Michael Jordan. 23 points for Miles Bridges.
Coach Darko is Jeff. How can this guy, who's hot as he is, be that wide open? It needs to staff me.
All right, the Hornets lead by 10. Not because they're playing great defense, but they're just shooting the ball very well. So we're just wondering if they can keep this up. This is the Hornets. It's the Hornets ID. Their defense not very great, but they continue to feel as though even though a team scores, they can just go right back down and get a score to keep up or to catch up. If they could only play defense, if they could only focus on that defensive end, the Hornets could get some wins. I really feel that. I really feel that if the Hornets could focus on defense, the offense is there. And the offense is going to come. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors has 11 points. Porter with 8. Gary Trent Jr. 14. Barrett has 11. And Quickly has 8. For the Hornet 5, Leaky Black with 3 points. Brandon Miller has 19. Brandon Miller has 9. Cody Martin has 19. Miles Bridges, 23 points. Nick Richards, only 1. Well, I'd like to thank Damari for stopping by. I'd like to thank Jason for stopping by and leaving a comment in the chat. Appreciate you too. Scotty Barnes looking aggressive offensively, kicks that out. Barrett misses, rebound. Miles Bridges with the rebound, might be his first. 2-point shot by Miles Bridges is good. Scotty Barnes hands that to Trent. Trent gets it to Quickly to Portal. Still with the ball in his hand, being guarded by Nick Richards. Looking for the back door, not there. Barnes thought about the baseline. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett, right-hand layup is no good. Nick Richards with the rebound. Finds Cody Martin. Cody Martin is a Leaky Black. Leaky Black kicks it back. 9 seconds to shoot. Cody Martin finds Miles Bridges for 3. Miles Bridges still hot from the last game. Hits another 3 for the Hornets. Scotty Barnes with the quick 3. Doesn't go. Brandon Miller brings it down. Hornets make a good decision and get some points off of this right here. Brandon Miller shoots the 3. Was that the best shot? I don't know. He was standing on Peachtree when he shot that one. Quickly for 3. That's why right there. You got to get points. Got to get points. If you don't get them, then the opposite team comes down and gets the 3 points that we should have got. 68-80 is the score. Martin with the spin move. Off the glass. Can't score this time. Quickly. Long pass. Alley-oop. And that's going to be from Barrett to Barnes. 10-point lead now by the Hornets. 6:12 on the clock. 6:12 on the clock. So we're looking for the Hornets to get at least 90. That'll be 30. Skip pass over Leaky Black. Turns down the 3-point shot. Gets to the Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges continues to score. Miles Bridges with 30. They let Barrett go coast to coast and score. That's what I'm talking about. Lack of defense. Playing good offensively, but you got to stop teams. You got to stop them. Miles Bridges straight to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. So it doesn't look like either of these teams playing a lot of defense. 72, Scotty Barnes traveled. Yeah, he traveled, but keep playing. He traveled, but keep playing. Like, stop. Don't be a referee. Let the referee call the play. Yeah, it was a travel, but you got to keep playing. No time to argue. You got a chance to get a win tonight. Okay, Hornets still maintaining a 10-point lead. With 5 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock, the Hornets have 84 points, which means they are 6 points away from another 30-point quarter, or at least be able to average 30 points. They are outscoring Toronto in this quarter right now by 4, 20-24. Three people have voted in the poll. Jason Rogers. Jason, it's going decent right now for the Hornets. Right now, the Hornets are enjoying a 10-point lead, 84 to 74. Miles Bridges having another good game, has 30 points now. Cody Martin playing good, and I'm talking offensively because their defense is leaving something to be desired. I wish the Hornets would focus on defense. Their offense is going to come. Focus on defense, baby. All right, however, with that said, Hornets shooting 58% from the floor to Toronto's 49. They are 54% from behind the arc, 13-24. Toronto is 52. Both teams shooting well behind the arc. Hornets are not getting to the free throw line. However, they're still scoring. They're 9 of 12 for 75%. Toronto 10 of 11 for 90%. And the Hornets are still maintaining just a little bit of an edge on the rebounding. Turnovers, both teams have 6. Hornets now have 20 assists.
With a cameo from Terrence Oglesby. Still walking on air after that win by Clemson yesterday. I'm Eric Collins, glad to have you here. Look at this Smith checks into the ballgame.
Brandon Miller's going to be called for travel.
And a travel call on Brandon Miller.
Britt thought he had a steal.
Man, it just seems like when we have a chance, we just don't take advantage of it.
Steps there before he put it on the floor.
Gary Trent gets it to Schroeder for 3. It's good.
He was the MVP of this summer's World Cup. Won by Germany. Watch some of that. He is really good in the international rules.
Smith picks up his dribble, finds Nick Smith, gives it right back to him. Now they get it to Brandon Miller. I guess this is the Hornets' rendition of the ISO since Terry's gone. Brandon Miller pulls up at the free throw and splashes it. Barrett gets to the portal. Left-hand layup is good. Play some defense. Let's go. Smith brings it down the left side. Finds Miles Bridges. He gets it over to P.J. Washington. Back to Ish Smith. Ish Smith gets to the free throw line. Bounce pass. Euro step. And a foul is going to be called. P.J. Washington going to the basket with that Euro. 79-86. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. 3 people voted. gotta hit your free throws also. PJ Washington misses the front end of two shots.
America's #1 sportsbook, pending regulatory approval. Bryce McGowan's checks.
And he misses both. Good gracious. Schroeder brings it down, gets it to Gary Trent Jr. He shoots it short this time. Rebound, Hornets. Here's Smith. No one ahead of him, has to slow it down. Bounce pass to Miles Bridges, hangs on the rim, and he's fouled by Portal. Good dime pass by Ish Smith. And good movement by Miles Bridges.
On that weak side, the strong side. Perfect pass by Finish. Catch and an easy finish with a slight hit by Bridges.
He had 41 points on Monday against the Lakers. Miles is at 32 right now with a free throw.
Oh, I know what the deal is. You can check it right here. All right, what is the percentage? All right, so everybody in the house thinks that, yes, the Hornets will win 20-plus games this year. Well, they're going to have to start right here, ladies and gentlemen. Miles Bridges misses a free throw, but a rebound. Gets his own rebound and misses a layup. Let's go, guys. No, what is this? This is at the 3:38 point right here, like the 3-minute mark. The Hornets have had a chance to get points and they've missed free throws and a layup, allowing Toronto to get this lead back down under double figures. Ish Smith can't score. Rebound, Miles Bridges. Gets it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller going to the basket, pulls up. The floater is good. And the Hornets have 90 points. That is young. They steal by Brandon Miller. You better go up strong, young man. He does. Slams it through. Good defense. So the Hornets are able to get back the missed free throw points. But man, you got to score there. Miles Bridges missed a free throw, and PJ Washington missed 2. Miles even got his rebound and missed it, but they still have the lead and 92 points.
We're on the baseline, and he gets clean air. Oh, that's posted.
All right, it's 82, not 86, Coach. We'll get that right in just a second. All right, Hornets maintaining right now a 10-point lead over Toronto Raptors, but it is just at the end of the third quarter.
Get caught up in the lifestyle of the NBA and forget about how to be a pro, how to learn to play and be successful in the league. And Miller is off to a good start.
All right, Schroeder
On and off.
going to the basket, loses it. He's going to be fouled, going to the basket, and has a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Eyes, and a little hesitation got him around PJ. Got slightly nudged as he laid it in.
Our hardest trivia question of the night. Schroeder is third all-time among NBA players born in Germany in assists. Third all-time. Take it from 2.
Let's see if the Hornets can keep this lead over Toronto Raptors. Inch their way back. Ish Smith trying to find someone to pass it to. Has not passed it yet. Loses it. Gets it back. Kicks it to McGowan for 3. McGowan's way off. Rebound. Miles Bridges out-muscles Schroeder for the ball and slams it through.
Always lands in the hands of an offensive player. Bridges, that's the easiest to do that all night. That's assist guy to Germany, I have no idea. I believe he has the same height that you have at your
Gary Trent Jr. with a quick three. Misses. Rebound. Miles Bridges. Bring it across the logo. Now to his left. He gets it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller pulls a three. Brandon Miller off this time. Rebound. Thaddeus Young. He finds Brown. Brown stops behind the three-point line. Hands at the Schroeder. Schroeder doesn't want to shoot threes if you're on him. Kicks it to Brown. Brown on the baseline. Good defense. Brandon Miller with the rebound. Brandon Miller brings it down. Finds Miles Bridges. Back to PJ. PJ to the basket. Too much dribbling. It's a steal. But it goes right back to the Hornets. PJ can't hit the reverse layup. Hornets leaving it out there. Schroeder to the basket. Rolls it off the edge of the basket. And the Toronto Raptors end up getting the point anyway.
so long, Hornets gave up on it.
Dang it. Let's go, baby. All these little hustle plays. That's going to, and that right there is a steal. Brown to the basket. Hornets coming apart again a little bit right here. Got to figure out a way to settle down. It's Smith to the basket, kicks it out to McGowan. McGowan squares up and hits the three. .38 seconds on the clock. Hornets still got a lead right now. Missed shot by Toronto, but they get the rebound. Brown to the basket. Right-hand layup is good. The Hornets just can't stay defensively solid. Now they'll hold for the last shot. There's gonna be Ish is gonna be tripped up. I think that's going to send him to the line. Yeah, Thaddeus Young fouls Ish Smith. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to the line. No, it's going to be side out.
And the stoppage will allow R.J. Barrett to replace.
All right, shot clock is off. 10.5 seconds to shoot this one. It's going to be Hornets ball as long as they can get it in cleanly. And they don't get it in cleanly. Near turnover. I'll tell you what, the Hornets are it's full of drama when they're taking the ball out on the side. Especially when the other team is pressuring a little bit. They set no screens. And they have turned the ball over in situations like this plenty of times. Hornets get it in this time. Miles into the Ish. Floater. Rims out on him. And the shot is up to the other, off to the other end, but it does not count. And so the Hornets hang on to, once again, a 6-point lead at the end of this quarter. And as they all say in Hornets land, it is winning time. That means it's fourth quarter.
Presented by the Fresh Market, voted.
ladies and gentlemen. All right, for the Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes, 15 points. Portal has 8.
Final 12 minutes as the Hornets look for a win to wrap up this three-game.
Gary Trent Jr. with 14. Barrett 15. Quickly with 11. And off the bench, Schroeder has 13. We've got to stay connected to him. Run him off the three-point line because he's 3 of 5. So he's hitting those three-pointers. We gotta limit those threes to Toronto. Because Toronto right now, they are 14 of 27 from behind the arc. That's 51.9%. For the Hornets, Brandon Miller with 15, Cody Martin 19, Miles Bridges 36 points. His high score as a Hornet was 41. He did that 2 nights ago. We'll take the fourth quarter, I think, maybe taking a break here. P.J. Washington with 6, McGowan has 8, and Nick Smith Jr. with 9 off the bench. So the Hornets bench is helping this game, which is very important. And the Hornets get the ball to start the fourth.
Hornets trying to beat the Raptors for the second time on this floor. Leaky steps into it. Look at Schroeder. I'll tell you, I'm all for that. This guy's been in the league for 11 years. He's on the floor to try to get a long rebound.
He's been in the starting lineup, out of the starting lineup, back in, back out, and still making hustle plays like that, trying to get his team a win.
That's how you play basketball.
All right, 14 seconds on the clock. Move, baby. McGowan gets it in. They finally get it to Ish Smith. Set up the play with 10 seconds on the clock. Got to have some movement in the offense. Ish Smith shoots it high. Rebound, Nick Richards. Clock sets back up to 12. P.J. Washington finds Nick. Nick, layup. Can't hit it. Left-hand layup can't go. And Thaddeus Young streaking down the right side. Skip pass over to Gregory Dick. He's going to be fouled.
PJ's going to have to find a way to score with this lineup on the floor of the Hornets.
Yeah, that is a good point there. Dale Curry. For those who don't know, that gentleman right there on my screen with their Charlotte Hornet uniform on, that is Dale Curry, the voice of the Hornets. Schroeder picks up his dribble, finds Scotty Barnes with the smallest guy on the court on him. Spin move, goes to the glass, throws it up high, rebound. Bryce McGowan going strong. Layup is good at the other end. As many times as the Hornets can score with a couple of starters on the floor, that's going to be great because it's the second group. The Hornets have Ish Smith, P.J. Washington, Leaky Black, Bryce McGowan, and there's one more. Did I say Nick Richards? Nick Richards. Thaddeus Young with the ball in. He gets it to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes finds Schroeder. Being guarded by Ish Smith. Helped out. Bad pass. Brown looks at the clock with 3 seconds on the clock. And layup is good. Come on, baby. Stop reaching. Just cut him off. You're going to have to throw that up regardless. Hornets bring the ball down. It's 93-99. P.J. Washington. Quick jumper. They score, you're going to have to call timeout and get your boys back in there. Scotty Barnes for 3. Off the mark, rebound, Ish Smith. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Ish Smith. Kicks it back. P.J. Washington takes another 3. Rattles out. P.J. Washington shoots it and then takes off. Doesn't follow a shot at all. not to get a rebound. Scotty Barnes behind the back. Hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder pulls up at the elbow. Off the mark. Rebound. Ish Smith again. Nobody running with him. Hornets need to score right here. Screen set by Nick Richards. Stop dribbling, bro. Dang. Good Lord. I mean, if you're going to dribble, you got to get to the basket. You can't stop. None of that stuff works. So coach sends back in the rest of the starters. Hornets get it in. They've got 7 seconds to shoot. Brandon Miller, I hope he knows. Pulls up off the bench, and it's good. Hornets at the century mark. That means the Hornets got to score at least 120 to win this game. Quickly, it's going to draw the foul.
And one of the best free throw shooters in the game will go to the line.
Scotty Barnes a lot of responsibility on the defensive end. He's trying to guard Bridges and Miller.
So quickly to the line. It's hard to look at that W in front of the rim. Holds using front of
Oh, quickly misses one.
The all-electric Volkswagen ID4 SUV has the lowest entry price in its category, plus 3 years of free charging at qualifying stations. Tell them I sent you.
Jason Rogers, go Hornets. Yeah, they're hanging in there right now. Quickly hits 1 or 2. Hornets still leading by 7 points. 8 minutes, 58 seconds on the clock. You got to get out that corner, Miller. Got to get out of the corner. Pass the ball some. There you go. Come on, ref. Good gracious. P.J. Washington definitely has a daggone concussion. Oh, ref. Come on, baby.
And a goaltend for Toronto, but concerned P.J. Washington. Oh, my.
And we got a tick. That sound like a tick whistle.
I'm hoping that was just his back, not his head.
It sounded like head, but I'm hoping it's back, too.
I didn't hit his head, but that's just as good as whiplash, buddy.
Either way, it's still a hard fall.
Timeout's being called and challenging. Really on the floor of a goaltender.
All right, while PJ is being looked at, we have got a coach's challenge about the goaltend on the other end.
It's probably going to be a goaltend. All right, score is 96.
And so does a turbocharged engine.
96-101.
Sophisticated. High-tech. Style that enhances function.
Hornets are going to have to figure out some way. They got to keep scoring because
Most awarded brand,
well,
Car Driver 10 Best History.
we know about their defense.
Contact your Honda dealer today or shop online.
All right, let's cut this off. Hopefully they can get a copyright strike, a copyright claim. All right. Toronto 96, Hornets 101. I actually thought Coach Clifford put all the starters back in there. I don't think Miles Bridges is out there. He could be. I could be wrong. 4 votes. 4 votes. I think all the votes are saying yes, 100%. Yep. One like tonight. Whoever hit that, thank you again for hitting that like button. Fourth quarter with 8 minutes and 39 seconds. 8:39.
Carolina.
PJ Washington hit the ground pretty hard, but no worse for wear. He is back out there. Cody Martin. All the starters back out. Brandon Miller with too much sauce on that pass. PJ could not handle it. Quickly brings it up the court. He finds Pirtle. Pirtle spins. Gets it to Barrett. RJ Barrett. Back to Portal. Portal skip pass. Brown to the basket. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Cody Martin. But Brown misses the lay, so he'll go to the line for two.
Right out there.
So Brown to the line. Two strikes so far tonight. Last year was part of that world champion Denver Nuggets team.
Brown steps up and hits the first one.
Earned a nice contract in the offseason.
And here come the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, he signed a one-year deal. He ain't playing with Indiana, so he'll be a free agent again this year.
98-101.
That one-year deal.
3-point lead. The Hornets have been able to score every time the Raptors have gotten close. Gotta pass the ball, baby. Oh, I hate this ISO crap. Pass the ball and get it back. All right, Brown. There you go. See Portal. That's ball move right there. Barrett, wide open three. He hits it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It is tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Move the ball. Move the ball. Stop this one-on-one crap. Cody Martin for three. Misses everything. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in this game. Gregory Dick hits a three, puts the Raptors up by 3 for the first time. And the Hornets seem to have gone completely dry. Well, they've got to move the ball. Got to move the ball. It's man to man. Everybody's trying to do it themselves. Move the ball. This, look at, guys, I know may not have seen Nick Smith Jr. in that corner, but look at his body language. He's like, I'm open. Yeah, you wide open, and he's had a good shooting night. And what do? We drive down the middle. Miles still will be on the free throw line, but this is what I'm saying. Hornets, when it gets close, they don't make good decisions, and once again, they cannot hit free throws down the stretch. Sort of like my Tar Heels. All right, you got to hit this one, right? He does. Hornets still trailing by 2. 6 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. I mean, it's maybe once a team gets this lead back, it's like now they have the stiff one. That's really out on. I mean, that was out on Miles, but it goes to the Hornets. As long as the Hornets could keep that lead, they were all right. But now that they've got to fight their way and get the lead back, I don't know. Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller misses the three, but Miles Bridges, Johnny on the spot with the rebound. Puts it back, and he's fouled on the play.
Wanted it more than anybody else, and then Barrett with a touch foul.
So Miles is now 1 free throw away from his second consecutive 40-point game.
Miles Bridges actually had 41 the other night. Should have 41 now, but he's missed 3 free throws.
He's having a good week.
Miles Bridges on the line. And he hits it. Like I said, the Hornets going to have to score one. They got to score 120 points. Barrett to the basket. Hornets right now doing too much complaining. You know, hey, box out, and Portal doesn't get that. Brandon Miller on the baseline. Oh, nice pass to Nick Richards. Wraparound pass. Nick Richards with the slam dunk. Raptors leading by 1. 5 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. Raptors with a lot of movement. I like it. Schroeder turns down the 3. Kicks it back out. Scotty Barnes with the spin move. Finds Schroeder. 5 seconds to shoot. Hornets with the steal. Now, will they make a good decision or will they be too hasty? What are you doing, son? Pass the ball. Somebody get open. Nick Smith Jr. Good pass to Brandon Miller. Wide open for the 3. That's how you play basketball, young guys. Right there. Move the ball. You can't hold it. Move the ball. Make the defense move. Gaps will come open. Wide open jumper. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, okay. I thought that was a wraparound pass. That was fortune for the Hornets. It hit somebody's hand and went to Nick Richards for the slam. I thought it was a nice wraparound pass. The Hornets get the lead back. Can they hang on to it? Can they hang on to it? Let's go, Hornets!
Way too long. Guy Roofing is here to help you upgrade your home with 200.
Hey Jason, hey, this is where's everybody tonight? That's how it happens sometimes. Yep, that's how it happens sometimes. And especially with me being a small YouTuber with a small I hate to say following, small group of a small family. Let's put it that way. If you have a slow night, then it really looks really low in here. But yeah, it's like that with everybody. If I go to somebody another play-by-play channel where they usually have like maybe 40 or 50 in there, sometimes they'll end up with maybe 25 or 30. But that's, I mean, if I had 25 or 30 strong, that would be great. But yeah. That's how it is sometimes. And with me, my average, I think my average is like 6, anywhere from 6 to 8, unless it's a big game or something like that. Yeah, that's how it is. We may get an influx in here later on as the game ends. People just stopping through to see what the score ended up being. Hey, but I appreciate you for stopping through. right, a foul away from the ball called on Brandon Miller. That's going to send quickly to the line to tie this one up.
Who he is, what he does, how he interacts with everybody on the floor.
If anyone was watching Bus Bears, they could hear the microphone in.
Yeah, right.
Technology these days is crazy. I have zero idea what could possibly be.
Really?
And it's all tied up.
Tie the game at 110. All right, in this ball game, 5 minutes to play.
Raptors got 7 players in double figures.
Ooh, all right, tit for tat. Foul called on Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder with the foul. Does that give the Hornets 2 shots?
That is just the 4th team foul on Toronto.
No, it doesn't. Hornets not in the bonus, just a 4-team foul. Can the Hornets get this ball in?
The Hornets have to trigger the inbound.
Finding it hard. They finally get it in to Cody Martin.
19 points for Cody.
Cody Martin dribbles on the right side. Gets that over to Miles for 3. Miles hits a 3. And Miles Bridges has broken his own record. 43 points as a Hornet.
Cody put a lot of air under that pass.
Oh.
Right on the money.
Oh my goodness.
Miles going to be called for a foul. It's going to send. That's going to send the Raptors to the line again. The last 2 scores have been Hornets fouling.
Getting into that screen, Jakob Pearl readjusts the screen. He kind of pushed Bridges in there.
Hornets getting fouls, unforced fouls, and it's just giving. Oh, Scotty Barnes misses, giving the Toronto Raptors free shots from the free throw line. Can he miss another one? No, the second one goes in. Hornets hanging on to a 2-point lead. Can't have lackadaisical passing. Miles, go to the basket, buddy. Miles shoots it, can't hit that one. Yeah, it does. That's it. It doesn't move. Schroeder. It's turned away. Spin move by Barrett. Kicks it out. Good ball movement by. Oh, we got to get that. Portal gets the rebound. Good ball movement by the Raptors. Quickly picks up his dribble. Finds Barnes. Barnes too strong, too big. Puts it in. Let's go. Get it in. Game is tied again with 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Cody Martin brings it down on the right side. Taking his time. Finally gets it to Nick Richards. Nick Richards. Forcing it to get it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges gets there. Too strong. Layup is good. The way they're going to Miles Bridges exclusively, he could end up having 50 points tonight. But I hope they just use everybody. A steal by the Hornets. Cody Martin brings it down. It is man-to-man defense by the Raptors. Cody has not passed the ball yet. Finally gets it to Miles. Miles finds Brandon on the sideline. 3 seconds to shoot. Jumper is no good. Portal with the rebound. They put themselves in situations where they just make them hard shots. Barrett for 3, rattles it in. It's just simple offense, baby. Simple offense. Let's go. We come down and hold the ball. Pass the ball and move. Cody Martin brings it down. Gets it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller, go ahead and pass it. Pass it to Miles. Long 3. Oh, no. Yeah, just bad decisions. Bad decisions. quickly with the finger roll is good. And I think the Hornets have just ran out of steam, ladies and gentlemen. Just ran out of steam. And it's not really steam, it's just decision making and poor offensive concept. Still 2 minutes on the clock, but if they come down and hold the ball and nobody cuts, they're making it easy for the other team to score. This ISO crap, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, but evidently that's the only thing that they've been coached.
You have 537 pages to go. There's a wrap for that. Right now, get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Toyota.
I mean,
skilled places.
It just kills me that we can't see that just holding the ball and not passing and not cutting, that's the issue. That's the issue, because all he does, we're drawing up plays for one person. Remove the ball and get it to Brandon Miller and say, okay, Brandon Miller, against a man-to-man, you try to score. All right, move the ball. We're going to force it to Miles. Instead of just moving the ball, and if the ball gets in Miles' hands, then you go to business, go to work. But just holding it to get it to one guy,
That's how hard it is to get back-to-back games.
it's not going to work, bro.
40 or more, 40.
It's going to come fast and furious here. If Miles can carry the Hornets to a win, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, Hornets with the ball. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. One pass. 2 passes. 3 passes. Cody Martin misses the 3. I still like that offense better than anything that they've done. We've just gone cold from the outside. Quickly to the basket. Portal. Yeah, Nick, you don't just put your hands up. He's been there doing that over and over again. When the shot goes up, box out. 5-point lead with only 1 minute, 18 seconds on the clock. Hornets with the rebound. Miles Bridges to the basket. Another block. 59 seconds. 59 seconds now. The Claws can hold the ball. They get that one shot. Scotty Barnes shoots a 3. Get the rebound. Don't rely on the refs. 5-point lead, 45 seconds in Charlotte. Hornets have had the lead for the entire game here to the end of the fourth quarter. And then this dang ISO offense. Miles Bridges misses. Rebound, Toronto. Live and die by the 3.
He's played 37 minutes, Miller 41.
29.9 seconds left on the clock. Schroeder can ice this.
Get those shots off. A well of job, but that was a big one.
That was a big one to miss, but this is what I'm saying. Like, how come in that little area, that time period where we couldn't score, and we were just passing the ball 2 times, and then getting ourselves letting the shot clock, not letting the shot clock run down, but shot clock running down on us, and we're not able to score, or we have to throw up a quick shot. How come we don't run in those plays then? You can't hold the ball run the ice, hold the ball with the ISO on the ISO play. You gotta move the ball. I mean, okay, I understand if you want to get the ball to a hot player, that's fine. The other team's in a man-to-man. I got you. But just coming down and passing it to him, and then he trying to dribble, he can't just blow by his guy because everybody playing man-to-man is still, they're playing, you know, one pass away. They're not completely up on their man. They're helping out. It's a help-out defense. So you're spending your time dribbling. The players are spending their time dribbling, trying to get open instead of moving the ball. I mean, if you try to go by your guy to begin with and it doesn't work, go ahead and pass the ball. And everybody keep moving. We'll probably get the ball right back to the person we intended to get it to anyway. And then maybe you have a better shot. Maybe we have a better angle to drive at the basket. But just to hold it and watch the defense watch you dribble and try to go by their guy, they're just going to help out. It's the worst offense I can think of, especially when they're not setting the screen. All right, now the Hornets are relegated to shoot a three-point basket. If they can get it in. And since the Hornets are not in the bonus, they have to throw the ball back in. 28 seconds on the clock. Hornets gave a valiant effort, but it looks like it's going to be too little, too late. Because they got to shoot threes. They get it into Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller being triple teamed. Pass the ball to Nick Richards. He misses a dunk, but he's fouled. Come on, baby. Got to hit that.
Can't take that challenge back to Toronto.
So Toronto is going to challenge that Nick Smith that Nick Richards was fouled or not fouled.
Like he put his hand right into the waistband.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Oh, yeah.
And played it on basketball. No, you get hit right under there.
Yeah. You're way off it. Could cause you to miss a shot.
Yes. Clearly aware. Well, the big difference in this game was the shooting ability of the Hornets in the first three quarters. 37 to 65. That was well over 50%, close to 60%.
Yeah, shooting went down there at the end of the fourth quarter, but still, for me, it's decision making too. It's decision. Well, not decision making. Okay, I can't put that all on the Hornets, but the lack of movement in the offense.
What you've done 1 through 3.
I mean, if it's a close game, the opposing team is going to play defense even harder near the end of the game. So that ISO is just not going to work, especially if you're not continuing to set screens. That we set one screen, we go pick and roll one time, it doesn't work. Now whoever has the ball, it's just dribbling. It's dribbling, trying to get past his guy.
So Miles Bridges on Monday with the headband scores 41 points.
After review, the contact on the hip is deemed to have caused the offense player not to be able to continue to rise and dunk the ball. Therefore, it's an unsuccessful challenge. We'll shoot 2. The game clock will be reset to 22.
All right, 22.2 seconds on the clock. There's still time on the clock, but the Toronto Raptors will not lose this game.
Well, we may not see it.
Toronto is 17-33. Their record is not very great either. I guess this is why the Hornets one reason the Hornets played well against them. Hornets 10-39. Led throughout. You have a guy that breaks his own scoring record for the team, and they still don't win. Schroeder gets fouled. He'll be walking to the other end.
85% on the year at the line for Dennis Schroeder.
I still think the Hornets will win 20, at least 20 games. But it's going to come right down to the very end of the season because you just can't lose games like this. And it doesn't matter who was playing in this game. The Hornets shot the ball extremely well. Offense was there. I did say they're going to have to score 120. The Raptors scored 120, so they'll end up winning this game. You know, I was hoping that the Hornets would score 120 and win the game.
Hornets don't have a timeout.
Look, you got to shoot that, bro. Give it to somebody who's open. It doesn't matter. Whoever's open shoots the ball. Like, I mean, they see you have you're dribbling. They see that you're dribbling the ball. They see that you're trying to get a three-point shot. How about dribbling and then kick it out?
The Raptors continue their mastery over this day of the week.
All right, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Hornets were not able to hang in there and win this game after playing very well. All 3 quarters, actually for 3 quarters and a half, and then at the end, the shooting just went away from them. And the lack of defense. The Hornets just don't. We just can't play defense. We don't play defense. That's just it. That's just it. I mean, that's it. You gotta focus on defense. You can stop teams. You can, and you score 120 points. You can win. All right. Plus. Oh, my bad, Jason. My bad. 29 seconds. Okay. It is over now. 123-117. Toronto ends up winning. The Hornets just could not hang in there. And again, you can't match baskets. You can't match baskets with teams. And I think that's the mindset of the Hornets. That's how it looks like they play. They just match baskets with other teams. All right. If we don't score here, that's okay. That team scores, we'll just come down. We gotta outscore them. You gotta play defense. You have to play defense. Hornets play defense right here. In one stretch, they win. That's so many times the Hornets were giving up the lane, letting these guys just go coast to coast, just easy layup. Now, I can't say that Toronto was any better, but they played a little better down the stretch. Defensively, I'm telling you, that's what did it. Defensively, from the 5-minute mark. Defensively, the Toronto Raptors were able to ratchet it up on the Hornets, and because the Hornets' offense is strictly set one screen and roll, and now you're ISO, and you're not using everybody. It's easy. We're just going to stop the guy who's doing all the dribbling with the ball. That's what we're going to stop the guy who's doing all the dribbling with the ball. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Let's go to the team. We'll go straight to the team stats before we get out of here. All right, now the Hornets were shooting in 50% range from the floor until that last 5 minutes. They ended up shooting 48.9%. The Raptors 52. They just continued to score 3-point shooting. Hornets only shot 41%, but that's because they're at the end. They just could not put it in the basket. 16-39. Raptors 17 for 33 for 51%. Free throw shooting. There's a big key right there. 13 of 20. 65% from behind the charity stripe. That's it. That's the one of the main reasons. All All right, we'll just we'll let you miss one. Okay, you miss one of those free throws, and at the end of the game, which made it that much worse. PJ Washington missed 2 in a row. All right, Miles Bridges missed one. Got a rebound. Missed the lay-in. And now I think he missed one more. Just free throw shooting. Just atrocious down the stretch. Assists. The Hornets had 27 and should have had 37. But again, the ISO kills me. I hate that play. Then they end up getting out-rebounded there at the end. Their Pirtle had a great game. He had like 3 big offensive rebounds. And you got to box them out. Got to box them out. All right, turnovers. Hornets had 10 to Toronto's 11. Fast break points.
Guys that don't typically score as much. PJ Washington today wasn't a great game for him.
Points in the paint end up going to Toronto because of Portal. Like I said, big guys usually have a good game against the Hornets.
Option 1A, but Miles Bridges, he's enjoying
you gotta box out. You gotta get rebounds. Miles Bridges went from breaking his own scoring record of 41 to scoring 45 points tonight. And once again, a losing effort.
Phenomenal from start to finish.
Losing effort.
This one hurts because you wish that they would have won so that you can celebrate just a little bit more. The 4th piece of the game tonight, that 4th quarter, though, the Raptors obviously outscoring the Hornets 32-20.
Yeah, that was certainly good.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. 3rd quarter, 37-37. 4th quarter, Raptors outscored the Hornets 32-20.
For so many points.
All right, for Toronto, Scotty Barnes ended up with 18 points. Portal 12. He had 4 big offensive rebounds. That really hurts. Thaddeus Young had 3. Gary Trent Jr. 14 points. Barrett had 23. Quickly 18. Thaddeus Young 4 points. Brown had 12 and Schroeder had 16. That is, what is that? 7 people in double figures for Toronto. That's moving the ball, sharing the ball. They had 30 assists. For the Hornets. Leaky Blackwood 3. Brandon Miller had 20 points. Cody Martin 19. Miles Bridges had 45 points. Nick Richards only 5. He had 6 rebounds. Bro, you've got to move around. You got to move around and box. You got to do all that. Even if you're not scoring, Nick Richards, box out. Get the rebounds. Good gracious. PJ Washington 6 points. Mensah did not score. Ish Smith did not score. McGowan's off the bench with 10. Nick Smith Jr. with 9 points. Portal. How big is Portal? Portal 7 foot. 260. All right, Nick Richards. 7 foot. 245. Listen, son, get busy. Go to work in there. Man, you got to listen. Don't let the other big outdo you. That's it. When you're in the game, and if I'm a guard, I'm not gonna let the guard that I'm guarding outplay me. If I'm a forward, I'm not gonna let the forward that I'm playing outdo me. If I'm a big, then that big is not gonna outplay me. All right, he's not gonna be the one getting the rebounds for his team. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to be wherever he is whenever that ball goes in the cylinder so I can box out and get rebounds. All right, with that said, Hornets end up losing this one at the end. Could not hang on. 123 to 117. Can you talk to the Hornets coach? Coach, tell him, the Hornets coach, tell him to play defense. Man, look, I have no idea why that's not the first thing on their mind. That's the key. That is the key. That's the key. If they forget about focusing on offense, I'm gonna take that back. If they add some more motion in the offense, I know at times that ISO works, but you can't rely on that the whole time, especially when the other team knows, like, we know what they're gonna do. I mean, even there was a couple of times where there's a guy standing open. Nick Richards is like, I gotta force it to Miles Bridges. No, give it to the open person. Let Miles keep moving. We can get it to him. That right there, that is a specific play drawn up out of bounds. Get the ball to Nick Richards. I mean, get the ball to Brandon Miller. Get the ball to Miles Bridges. And now everybody is trying to force it to that person instead of playing fluid basketball. See, my play would be, we want to end up getting it to him. All right, we've got 25 seconds to run this clock. This play, we're going to end up getting it to him. But if we can't come out and make that first pass and get it to him, we're going to immediately get it to the next guy. We're going to be everybody's still looking to hit to go to the basket if need be, or make a good pass, because the better pass always trumps the drawn up play. It doesn't matter what play I call. If there's somebody on our team standing under the basket, that is better than the play I call. Get it to him for a layup. So you gotta move the ball around. If that first pass not there to get it to him, heck, I'm moving it here. I'm gonna cut. He may come up and get the ball. Then we can run that play. I mean, the ball's in his hand. He may go do the back door. We throw it to him. It's a layup. You score regardless. Kills me. But that's it. And the Hornets lose another one. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night I'm going to be streaming. It's going to be a CAA game. My alma mater, North Carolina A&T State University, is playing College of Charleston. So I'm going to be streaming that. You guys come and join me if you like. Hey, whoever hit that like button for the second time, thank you for hitting that like button. And let's see if we can get these Hornets. See if we can get these Hornets to 20 wins. We'll see.